Hello everyone, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an X returns reading for all of my Taurus out there for the month of November. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Okay. Sun, rising Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and 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 Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What kind of energy are my Taurus dealing with during the month of November? What kind of energy are my Taurus dealing with during the month of November? What kind of energy are my Taurus dealing with during the month of November? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. Got it. Ooh. Okay. You're dealing with a sneak, I see. So, right off the bat. Damn, Taurus. Damn. All right, so Seven of Swords, man, oh man. So you are dealing with a sneak, I see. Okay, somebody is gauging some sneaky, unseemly behavior. Now, this individual, Page of Pentacles. This is an Earth sign individual, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. All right. So you are dealing with an individual. So one thing I do want to say about this Page of Pentacles, okay? This could possibly be a younger Earth sign individual, or it could be an individual that's just kind of like young at heart, okay? Now, with that being said, this person, they're sneaky, but also, again, Page of Pentacles really takes good care of their pentacles, especially in terms of communication, okay? So this individual is very, very strategically, in other words, kind of slick with their words, all right? They're kind of giving you the impression, hey, everything is cool. You know, they're a smooth talker. However, their actions don't match the rhetoric, all right? And and I believe if you haven't already, you will become aware of that as time progresses, all right? So just be aware of that. They're a smooth talker, but the behavior is not matching the rhetoric, so just be aware of that, okay? In addition, we have another Earth sign, the Queen of Pentacles individual. Now, this individual is really down to earth, very nurturing, very compassionate, pretty good with the finances as well. This person, we have the Empress energy here. So this individual is really in it to win it. I mean, if I'm honest, frankly honest about it. And they're thinking about long-term commitment, fertility rather, abundance, this love, this beauty here. So like I said, they're really in it to win it with you. They want the long-term commitment with you. However, as of late, we have the Five of Swords here. Why is this here? Because they're also aware of other people around the situation as well, okay? They're really feeling you, but they're aware that there's a lot of other things going on right now as far as romantic options for you, all right? And they're feeling like Eight of Swords. Their hands are tied behind their back. They're feeling kind of stuck, so they're trying to figure out, should I? That's what the Five of that's what the Five of Swords energy is all about. They're trying to figure out, you know what? Should I stay and fight for this? Or should I just kind of walk away because I don't want to get hurt? All right? And they feel like their hands are tied behind their back because they are aware of the other individuals. And they're not really, even though nobody has any rings on anybody's fingers, okay, it's still kind of hurting them nevertheless. All right? And so they're feeling a little trapped in the situation. All right? Finally here also there's a fire sign individual, King of Wands individual that's in the mix here too. Now, that individual is a real planner, a real thinker, looking at the big picture. But this person, and you probably met this person when you were out celebrating, having a good time. Three of Cups here, having a good time. Drinks maybe at a bar, at a club, or some kind of function where there was like a lot of a celebratory situation going on here. Okay. And so there's that individual as well. And this individual, you got the Justice card. This person is all about revealing truth. Just straight up truth, okay? They're pretty transparent. They're pretty real about it. and they're a straight up individual. Okay, so that's also some fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy you're gonna be dealing with as well. So there's two. Just to recap here real quick. So um, you got a younger Earth sign individual. That's a smooth talker, but are engaged in some sneaky behavior. So their rhetoric is not matching the action. Okay. If you haven't already, you'll become aware of that shortly. You also have another Earth sign individual, really nurturing, down to earth energy. Pretty good with the pentacles, pretty good with the money, with the coin there. But this person is very, very nurturing, thinking about having a relationship with you on a long term basis here. Um, but they're also aware that, like I said, there's other people in the mix here, and they're not so much interested in waiting around competing, in other words. So they're feeling like their hands are tied behind their back. So they're fixing to get out of there, if things don't change. And finally, we have a fire sign individual that you probably met at, like I said, a club or some kind of celebratory situation, and they're straight up an open book. And so they are your choices. Okay, just wanted to recap so that you know exactly where you are. So now let's see what's going on with your ex. What kind of things are your ex going through? Let's see what's going on with your ex, Taurus. Let's see what's going on with your ex, my Taurus. What kind of energies are my Taurus dealing with? What kind of energies are your ex dealing with? The cards you need to see. So many cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so at the moment we got the Four of Swords. So they're in a kind of like a chill mode, kind of like they're contemplating the big picture here, resting, relaxing, kind of taking everything in. At the moment, they seem to be dealing with a Knight of Swords individual, an air sign individual, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius individual, and things are pretty much moving really quickly, really rapidly. Now, because things are moving so quick, they're kind of like Nine of Wands here. They're kind of defensive, and And the reason why they're probably defensive because, like I said, Knight of Swords has a tendency to kind of speak their mind. All right, and so this is beginning to be a little bit of a hassle, a little bit more than they bargained for, so to speak. So they're feeling pretty defensive about the whole situation. In other words, the Knight of Swords is pretty much probably getting in that ass, kind of like kind of running them down, wearing them down, and they're like, I like this person, but damn, and it's just like, it's kind of wearing them down. So they're feeling very defensive, like, wow, how did I even get here? What am I dealing with? That's that sort of situation, okay? Also, we have a fire sign individual as well that your ex is dealing with. Okay, that is a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries energy here. However, there's a bit of backstabbing that has been going on. Okay, this fire sign individual feels as though they have been stabbed in the back by your ex here. And they were like, hey, they had nothing but the best intentions, but for some reason there's a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict going on there, and they feel like they've been stabbed in the back. Maybe things weren't as open and honest as a fire sign individual kind of thought they were. So they're feeling a little bit stabbed in the back, a little bit betrayed. Now, this person was really digging them too. We got the Empress here again, love, fertility, abundance, material happiness. So there's that. And then finally we have this. We have this Earth sign individual here. Okay, someone that is grounded, down to earth, again, compassionate, long-term commitment, that sort of thing. But they got the Hangman. Whatever was going on with your ex with you, it has continued to go on in this particular situation with them as well. They got an individual they're feeling pretty defensive about because You know, there's like constant chaos going on here. This person pretty much talking them to death, saying all kinds of crazy shit, and it's just driving them crazy. Then you got the fire sign individual. Things were moving in a pretty good direction there. And for some reason, the fire sign individual feel like they end up getting stabbed in the back. And then finally got this earth sign individual over there. And things have just kind of been put on pause. So, needless to say, probably was a good choice that you and this person are exes. This person has got a lot of bad mojo going on right now. So, you know, maybe it's best that they keep that energy over there. All right. So with that being said, let's see what the chances you guys reconnecting are. What are the chances of Taurus and the ex getting back together? What are the chances that my Taurus is going to get back together with their ex? What are the chances that my Taurus are going to get back together with their ex? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. All right. Hell no. 5 of Wands. So, yeah, there was a whole lot of conflict and tension and chaos and ruckus. And it does not look like it looks as if you guys, if you come across each other, there's going to be a lot of tension, a lot of conflict that's going to ensue. All right. Because there was love there. There was love. There was a possible long-term situation that was there. Okay, thinking about kids. You know, Empress represents, you know, fertility, children, possible children. You know, abundance, planning a family. There was that. Okay, and you believe that this person was your soulmate also. So, in other words, I mean, this thing fucking hurt. And so you're like, you know what? I don't even want to see this individual again. Like, ever. Ever. And that's where this is at. Because this person, like, hurt you to the bone. To the core. You're like, fuck that. Stay away from me. I don't ever want to see you again, ever. And so, no, there's not a chance in hell that you guys are going to get back together at all. Okay? Yeah, that's done. This is done. There's done, and then there's done. And this is done. For real. All right, so with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give you before I shut this baby down. Wow. I feel like I'm witnessing chaos in real time. All right, here we go. So, you got no need to worry. No need to worry at all. The direction that you're moving is the direction that you need to be moving in. However, just want to give you a heads up. You may want to be careful about that younger earth sign individual. Yeah, you know, you don't want to end up, you know, getting into a situation with that individual. So, again, just be wary, you know. The sneaky behavior may not necessarily mean that they're engaged messing around with somebody else, but there is something that's being hidden from you, okay, that could possibly affect the outcome of your relationship with that individual. So you may want to get to the bottom of that. But there's no need to worry. Other than that, there's no need to worry. You're moving in the right direction, okay. There's definitely going to be some romance there, okay. Definitely romance is abound in this situation. And also communicate clearly. So make sure you communicate clearly. Especially you may want to really communicate with this down to earth, the other earth sign individual that really seems to be into you. But there's kind of like they're looking like they're kind of trying to figure out if they want to stay or they kind of want to walk away. You may be letting a good thing slip here. Okay, so. You may want to communicate clearly, get to the bottom of exactly what's going on before this person ends up walking out of your life. So just putting you on point with that, all right? So with that being said, that's pretty much it. So if you haven't already, please like, please share, please subscribe, all right? This is a general X returns reading. If this did not resonate with you, that's cool. Get a personal reading so we can dig into your particular situation. If it did resonate with you, that's even better. And you want to know a little bit more, get a personal reading with me so I can dig in a little bit further into that particular situation. I'll leave all the links and everything below. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. My name is Adonis. Bye-bye.